Also, there's a winter weather advisory in effect on Thursday, February 6th from 1 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Whole lot of snow, and on top of the snow, a winter advisory. I am not ready for that. Oh. You ever feel like you've got 101 commitments and now it's hard to do the things you love to do? We've all been there. The feeling is frustrating, overwhelming, and discouraging. But that's why balance is so important. It started. We need balance. The first step is definitely realizing that you have unnegotiables and you have negotiables. There are some things that you're committed to throughout the day. For example, me, I have to go to workouts at 9 a.m. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So that is something that I have to do. And I have to work my schedule around this. So I'm sure many people can relate to being a student athlete, especially in college. Man, you might think you have free time and then you check your schedule and then you realize, yo, I gotta get up at 5 a.m. It happens to the best of us, but right now I'm headed over to my school, about to get this workout in. Wednesdays is usually like we hop on the field, so I'll put my cleats on and all that stuff. And then we work out a little bit, do some ladder drills, some back drills, positional work. So yeah, hopefully you guys get to see some of that. So I'm gonna catch y'all when I'm over there. Prioritizing and setting boundaries, I find personally, is actually key to finding balance in my life. As a student athlete, I have practice 3 to 4 times a week, lift 4 times a week, and I still have to find time to eat, sleep, and not as only that, but do homework. And I have an internship too, so in terms of balance, man, I'm the king of it. But every king has their own downfall at times. But that just comes up to you if you really want to put in the work to keep yourself elevated rather than being crushed by all your day-to-day activities. I wish I could have showed you guys more of what I was doing throughout this workout, but I just wrapped up myself. It wasn't a whole team thing. It was more so like just the defensive line. I played DN, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just the D-line. We got after it, did a few drills or whatever, just run blocks, pass rush, just getting ourselves acclimated to football. Even though it's wintertime right now, we're not in season. That grind don't stop. We're looking to build off of this. We're just gonna keep building, So I did some conditioning, just did some suicides by myself after just to lock in everything, performing when you're at full battery is one thing, but you gotta make sure you're able to perform even when you're gasping for air and, defeated. But yeah, so the time right now, it is 10:13. I don't know if I can see that, it's 10:13. So I'm about to go ahead and wrap up here, get something to eat, and be on our way. So let's make it happen. Man, I'm back in the crib. I got class at like 12:20, and it's 11:02 right now currently. So I'm about to just scarf down these sandwiches. I'm not gonna lie, these Uncrustable sandwiches are like money. This is essentially a merger into my next topic, which is time blocking. I personally time block using Microsoft Office 365. Their calendar app is beautiful. It allows you to, just block off all your times. So what I do, I have my class schedule at the beginning of the semester, and then I literally put it into Outlook, and it'll time block everything that I have to do. So in terms of my classes, that's done, and then if I have meetings or practice, I'll add that there too. And then it'll also send me notifications so I stay ahead of time and I know when to do what throughout the day. Time blocking is good because it's essentially like a visual tool to show you how much time you have in between your commitments. Have it be, I have practice at 7 a.m. and then I have class at 11. So everything in between, that time in between, you can use it way more wisely rather than moping around and then you just feel overwhelmed because it's like you're going from point A to point B and you don't have a set plan in between. So I had practice at 9 today, from 9 to 10. I kind of stayed over a little bit till like 10:30 just to get some extra conditioning in. And then I ran over to the caf to go grab some food real quick. And then I skated back home. That way I can eat, shower, and then I won't be late to class. Making time for things that you love is, I'd honestly say, it's like the most important. It's not to say that you have to time block everything you do throughout the day. I know there's some people that do that, but just having a visual representation of what you have to do and when you have to do it, as well as time blocking a time for, okay, this is me time. Have it be in between, like maybe you have like an hour or so between what you have to do, so you can either listen to your favorite podcast or read a book or whatever the case may be. You'll have time for it and you won't feel stressed out. And if it's on your calendar, I feel like, me personally, I'm just more inclined to sticking to the schedule that I set for myself, because anything around that would essentially just be counterintuitive. It would essentially be counterintuitive to what I have to get done. So talking to you guys is nice right now, but I have to hurry up and eat this food so I can hop in the shower and get ready for class. So let's get it. One thing I always like to do is drink water. I carry my water bottle throughout with me every day. Shout out my roommate for actually getting me this bottle, man. It's probably the craziest Gatorade bottle I've ever had. You can put the little pod thing in there, so it's too fire. I ran out of those though. This is not a paid promotion in any way. I'm out here spilling water. But yeah, man. Drink water, stay hydrated. You got these busy days. Ugh. Can't do it thirsty. What's gonna be the temperature today?
Right now, it's 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 25 degrees.
Okay, cool. 25 degrees is not bad. I will say, before I hop in the shower, me personally, just so I can move faster when I get out, just in case I'm crunching time, I'll probably pick out my clothes before I hop in the shower. That way I could really just, moisturize, put my clothes on, and then be out the crib. I have class at 12:20, and then I have 2 classes today. Well, 3 classes and a meeting in between my 2nd and 3rd class. So that is going to be just a whole lot of running around today, but shouldn't be too crazy. I am about to pick out what I'm about to wear today. Yesterday I wore like some neutral colors, so today I might pop out maybe just a little bit. I don't know. But yeah, let me pick out my clothes real quick, and then I'm gonna see y'all once I'm done showering and all that. Alright, here go the fit, y'all. Feel me? y'all locked in. But yeah, so I gotta hurry up and go. The drive to my campus is about like 10 minutes or so. And I'm on the phone with my girl. But yeah, I'm about to bring my camera.
With the love of his life.
I'm about to bring my photography camera. I got a Canon 50mm on here. This camera is so old, Sony a6000. If you know about this camera, you know that it's the truth, man. But I can't really do too much talking right now. I have to hurry up, go to class. And yeah, don't forget to keep God in your day too. You gotta pray before you leave the house. I've already done that for this morning. But, you know, just bless the road that I'm about to drive on. Yeah, pray I get there in one piece. So let's go ahead and get this show on the road. Man, we are just getting back to the apartment. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and say I cut some corners on my schedule, but I moved it around a little bit today. I had a meeting at 3 o'clock, but then the meeting got pushed to 3:30. And at the same time, I have class from 3 o'clock to like 4:15 or something like that. And if you see the time right now, it is currently 4:15, like right on the dot. So there was literally no point in me like sitting in class for like the last 10-15 minutes of class. You know, if I had a meeting at 3:30, that literally went all the way up until like I'd say like 4 o'clock. What's the point? But which brings me actually to my next point. You need to start practicing the Pareto formula. Essentially, that's what I call it. Pareto formula, Pareto model. But essentially what it is you work on 20% of the tasks that should be bringing in 80% of your results. So literally you need to have like a tier list of, okay, this is the most important, this is the least important, and plan out your schedule through that. You know, you have multiple resources like Notion or Google Calendars or something like that can even, you can make like different lists to tell you, okay, like this one is most important compared to one that isn't so important. You get what I'm saying? So that way you're staying efficient and consistent, which also is another thing. You know, to do all this is one, you know, to make your time blocks, to do all this stuff in your mind is one thing, but the way that you'll actually be reaping some sort of benefit from all this is if you actually practice it, but not only practice it, but be consistent about your practices. You know, if you tell yourself you're going to do something, or you see on your calendar you have X, Y, and Z time blocked, get it done. Just get it done. You're going to be so thankful at the end of the day knowing that you got it done today, so you don't have to worry about it tomorrow. You know, and for all the people, I'm not sure about like what the age demographics of my videos are, but if you're in a situation like me, where you're in college, you have 1,000,001 things to do, and on top of that, you still want to socialize, it is so important that you complete everything that you need done. That way, you don't go out on a Friday night, Saturday night, or even Sunday night, and then you have to wake up tomorrow and then still do the things that you were supposed to do last week. So this is just like a little quick note to myself, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, today was great. Today was great. Got a lot of good news today, so I'm just glad to see that everything is working out how it's supposed to. A lot of y'all probably didn't know I played the guitar, man, but that's just something I like to do with my personal free time. I definitely do want to say thank you guys for making it to the end of the video. It means a lot to me. Hopefully you learned something. And yeah, man, I mean, this trip, this journey is going to be beautiful. You know, just keep manifesting the things that you want in life. and the creator will do his own part in maintaining that. You just have to remain faithful. So yeah, thank you guys for making it to the end of the video. I really do hope to see you guys next time. If there's something that you feel like I should do better at, or something that you liked, or maybe something that you didn't like, don't feel afraid to let me know in the comments. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and I'm gonna see y'all later, man.